All right, people. I really don't know why I'm doing another video on these damn handhelds, but I'm going to do something that I feel needs to be done. And that is to actually play. As you can see, the battery here is full right there. And I am going to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge on this, which is the Rogue Ally Z1 Extreme, and the PlayStation Portal. See, both of them have batteries that are completely full. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because a couple of people told me that, it's a little bit hard on the Rogue Ally, and that I'm not really giving the Rogue Ally an opportunity, I guess, to prove its power, strengths, so on and so forth. To be quite frank, I think I've, played it enough to know which one I think is decent. I do not think at all that this is going to hold up against the Portal. Yesterday I actually tried playing some Injustice, and the battery went down pretty quick, and I probably paid for about maybe 40 minutes. So I figured, since everyone is, really giving me a hard time about the Rogue Ally, and like I said, let me make this very clear. This console is not a bad console. Not at all. It's a great console. The battery, to me, the battery is the issue. I mean, I get it, guys. I understand that you guys think that, you plug it in and you can sit there and play for hours, you know what I mean? And that's okay, you know what I mean? I get it, you know what I mean? But, I did the same thing with this right here. And, and I just finished charging both of them. They're both at 100, and I did the same thing with this, you know what I mean? And this here, I played for hours, and, it went down one notch. I mean, this one was down damn near completely, drained out, you know what I mean? So, again, I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I can play, a few games, see what I get out of it. And then, that'll be, I'll be honest with you, man, that'll be the end of the battery testing and, the setup and everything of the Rogue Ally Z1 Extreme. You know what I mean? I really do like the console itself. It's a beautiful handheld, but I'm just one of those firm believers, man. You got to be able to play something. If you're going to play it, man, you got to be able to play it for a minute, man. So I'm going to give this a shot, and then I'm going to play it. The time on this right now, let me see, it's 7. It's a little bit after 7, I believe it was. Let me double check because I want to make sure that I'm not giving you the wrong information here, guys. The time right now is 7:31. I'm not gonna start that up now, but I'm going to definitely make sure that it starts up at the right time. All right, so let me go ahead and let me jump back into this right here. As you can see right here, it's starting up. So I'm going to keep it at about 30 for the volume. And I'm going to use, just to prop it up a little bit. I actually have the dock, but the dock is actually set up with the keyboard. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. All right. Now, once again, you can hold it, play it like that. I'm actually going to try using an and Xbox One controller. It's already connected. I mean, it looks like it connected. I'm not too sure if this is actually going to allow me to play with the Xbox One controller, but I feel that you guys can, you know, basically look at the game from where I'm at, from where I'm looking at it, and basically get a better view of what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? So you can see that I'm not trying to, you know, tell you that, you know, the battery dies quickly and it really doesn't. You know what I mean? Because I think that transparency, guys, is the key when you are doing this type of work. You know what I mean? So we're going to go, let's go arcade mode. Start the game. I'm going to run it on chill. Maybe running it on chill, you save maybe a little bit more. I don't know. But we're just going to run it all the way straight through. Who do I want? I'll go with Michelangelo there. It's so nostalgic, man.
Breaking news.
All right, let's see what we got going on. Oh, he immediately one punch in the face. Ooh. These fucking guys. Let's go. Bro, come on, Mike. Run, boys. All right, taste that wrath, bro. Taste that wrath, boy. Get out. Oh, you want to play like that, huh? Okay. Okay, stop me in the middle of a fucking an attack. Get out of here. Bro, that back kick is nasty on here. So I always try to save that super attack when you fight your bosses, or if you feel like you're getting. Wow, that dude came. He just hit me in the head with a spoon, bro. Come on, bro. Excuse me, guys. let's clear the way.
Special delivery. Special delivery.
Oh my God, sorry guys. Ah, that's too funny. All right, bro. You guys be hitting me with them phony ass shits, bro. Look at this. Oh my Lord Jesus. And this is on chill? They just hit me in the head with stuff?
Special delivery.
Okay, so I don't know, but I haven't seen any pizza boxes. I must not be breaking enough shit. Oh, there it is. Really? As I get the pizza box? Had to get rid of that because oh. Yo, I should be on the bottom side of this dude. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I love the way he runs across the board and shit. Oh shit, he's gonna get me. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's pretty damn cool. So keep in mind, guys, if you look at this right here, this board alone took exactly 5 minutes, right? 30 seconds. So you have to do the math, right? If this took you 5 minutes and 30 seconds and you play five maps, right? Or 5 little boards, we're talking 25 to 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, and the countdown is going to be, remember I told you 7:31, so I figured like 7:35 start, 8:05 end, and check for battery and see if any of the battery depleted. You know what I mean? With a game like this, which is a very small game, doesn't have any, it's not going to cause any stress on graphics, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? You have to expect that this is going to do well. You know what I mean? Again, gameplay, flawless, beautiful. This would be a fun game to play if you want to play your retro style games. You know what I mean? Which, to me, it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? Playing retro style games. I like retro style games. The problem, like I told you, that really bothers me about this was the fact that the game that I did want to play, it didn't last. I mean, it just did not last. You know what I mean? Which is really just upsetting, when you're trying to, do some gaming. Because, like I said, handhelds should be played not plugged in. You know what I mean? But, I get it, sometimes it does that, but I mean, I had the same issue at one point, you know what I mean? When you play like I'll give you an example for the Nintendo Switch, one of the very demanding game, obviously, is like you're looking at games like, Zelda and, stuff like that, which is, obviously it's a lot involved, right? And then when you dock it, and stuff like that, you don't have to really worry about it because docking it means that you're going to have that charge. You know what I mean? But when you're not docked, wow, how the hell did that hit me from the other side? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. What's these guys? Get out of here. These guys shoot boomerang, the fuck? Okay, so I'm assuming, yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Kick his ass real quick. Hey, I'll take that. Caught your ass in midair, boy. Dang, he ran over his own people. All right, let's go. Let's go. Good shit. Wow. Oh. All right, now, you know what I don't understand is how the hell is he getting me from the opposite side? That was just stupid. Look at you. You stealing that motor off the damn car. See, you deserve that ass whooping. Love it. Now I got that super tap, but I was gonna have to wait. I ain't trying to screw that up. Yeah. What? He snuck me from the back, bro. That's bullshit.
Special delivery.
Rock steady. Come on, bro. Why you moving around so much? Come here.
Every foot.
Yo, really? Oh, they got me. Really? He killed me just for me to come back and hit him twice and kill him? So again, you see the time, right, guys? 6 minutes on there right there. 6 minutes, as you can see it. So right now, total 11 minutes is what we've played. That's second.
Out of the way, you big joints. Mutants over Broadway.
So I'm interested in checking something really quick. So I'm gonna return to the main menu.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder's
Okay.
Revenge. Let's kick some.
Oh, nope. Let's exit. Hold on. Sorry, guys. We are going to exit to the main screen. There goes the main screen. Now, I told you that I started this with full battery. Look at the battery, guys. I don't know if you can see it. It's already going down. And this is literally maybe 12 minutes. 12 minutes, and it's already gone down some. Now, again, I'm not gonna say that this is a bad gaming system, guys. I'm not saying that at all. But unfortunately, when you look at it like this, now you're looking at, okay, is this game, is this going to be something that you can take, let's say, out, if you're going out to, let's say, the mall, or going out to a party, or going out somewhere, the beach, parks, or whatever, and you're going to take this with you to go ahead and play some games. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't have a plug and some power to charge this, this is what you're going to end up with. That battery went down, literally went down from full to where it is right now, and I don't know if you could tell, literally in 11 minutes. That's crazy, guys. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I know I would love to give you guys like a better idea of how this console can do a little bit better. You know what I mean? And I didn't change any settings on here. Again, I'm trying to do it where it is basically the way that you buy it. You know what I mean? So it comes the way it buys, just like I'm going to do with this. My next video is going to be with this right here. Same exact thing. I'm going to test it, charge battery, same exact game. I'm going to do the first 2 maps, which is about 11 and a half minutes. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to check it. And, if it's going to go down, now I'm interested in something. Hold on a minute. Let me check something. Okay. So I have no idea. Okay. Here we go, guys. You know what? This is even better. This is for those who think that I'm only, bro, I have no idea what the hell's going on with this camera. Look at the battery, guys. From 100% to, you seen that? That was real time, guys. It went from 87 to 86, and I'm not even playing it. I'm literally, I'm holding it. It's not even playing. I don't. That was crazy, because I picked it up and I literally said it went from 100 to 87, and it went down to 86, and the game is off. This is insane. Wow. I don't know what to say, guys. I will be honest with you. But you know what, man? Receipts, man. There it is right there, bro. 86%. And honestly, man, for it to drop in real time, bro, went from 87 to 86 as I'm holding it. That is crazy. That is almost a drop of 20% battery on 11 and a half minutes of playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I'm actually glad that, once again, you can see it here. You see my hands, bro. The controller's over here, so I'm not doing nothing with that. There's nothing else playing. The portal's right here waiting to kick the Rogue Ally's ass. But, if you look at it, I'm not touching anything, guys. It's real time, bro. Real fucking time. And this thing right here, died almost 20% in 11 and a half minutes. You know, and again, I'm pretty sure if you're one of these guys that love this type of system, that you can do something to, you know, make this work, right? You could do something to make it work. I'm pretty sure you could. You know what I mean? I think that overall, you know what I mean, if you're able to you know, obviously come up with, you know, whatever it is that you need to do, you know what I mean? You know, and I'm gonna close all of this out real quick, guys, because it's gonna be on the main screen. I'm gonna see if I can bring this up once again and see if I'll get full screen. I have no idea why it's doing this. Look at this. Look at this. 85%, bro. It went down 1 more percent, bro, and I ain't doing shit to this. This is insane. Look at it. I mean, so I'm confused on, you know, everybody talks about, well, yeah, you could go in, you could change the settings, you can do, because I mean, I have a lot of people email me, and it's, okay, so change the settings to what? You got to turn this off, turn that on, change this to this, change that to that. Why? You turn this on and you play. You turn on the switch and you play. I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't get this system itself, but I mean, it's a beautiful system. It is beautiful. The gameplay is what it is. Again, I love that I'm able to use the Xbox One controller. I am down for that. But Jesus Christ, man, there is no way in hell that this thing right here will die sitting here. I'm blown away. $11 and a half minutes, guys. Almost 20% battery in 11 and a half minutes. And 2% dropped as I was holding it like this. And there's nothing. You can hear, listen. You hear there's no fan going, right? There's nothing running. There's nothing. Look at this. 84%. 3% sitting on this screen. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I hate to say it, man, but you know, I really wanted to give this a shot in a battery test to see whether or not playing a smaller game would you know, I would be able to play it and somehow keep, you know, I mean, I can imagine if I played, you know, 30 minutes of this game. If I would have played 30 minutes, this would have been at 40%. The way it's dropping. And I'm looking at it. It's on. You can see it right here, you know, and it's dropped 3% on this screen. You tell me what this screen is doing. There's nothing running. Obviously, there's no fans on, so there's no power being, you know, drained or anything like that. There's nothing in the background running. I closed everything. Yeah, I mean, there's no downloads, no uploads going. I mean, there's nothing. It's just sitting right here. Wow, I'm somewhat confused, you know, but listen. Yeah, man. Wow. I don't even know what to say, guys. I really don't. This right here is a fucking letdown. In a sense of what you expect when you buy a handheld and what you expect to do with it. I mean, if I expect to play, I wouldn't be able to play one game completely through without plugging this in. I would have to plug it in the first 15, 20 minutes, especially if it's a big game. And unfortunately, that should not be the case. You should never, ever have to put a battery or plug in your fucking your handheld. Look at this shit, guys. Another percent dropped. I mean, come on, man. Nobody who plays this shit or anybody who is in the gaming community can tell me that this shit is normal. You know what I mean? Listen, I had a Steam Deck that had a better battery life than this shit. You know what I mean? You know, and the crazy part about it is so much you can do with this console. And there is so much you can do with it. The emulators, the downloads, you know, being able to play Steam games, being able to play Xbox games. Everything on this is exactly what you expect. You know what I mean? But bro, why? And this is dropped 4% on a main screen, guys. You see the battery on this? Sitting on the main screen. Battery's on here. You know? I mean, come on, man. What a fucking... Oh, my God, man. I really, really wanted this to be like... Maybe it was me. Maybe I threw a setting on there that didn't work. Man, that's sad. Good console, guys. You know, like if I was to have to rate this, obviously it's not, I'm not going to rate it bad. It's not a bad console. It's a powerful console. I understand that it's going to drain the battery. I get all of that, guys. So don't try to burn me on it. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I've been doing this for many, many, many years. I've played pretty much every handheld that has been thrown my way. Even going back to some of the Sega handhelds and obviously Nintendo handhelds. You know, some of the retro handhelds. And, you know, I could tell you honestly, man, picking this thing up, it's beautiful. The way it sits in the hand, you know, I love the way it feels. Batteries are great. Thumbsticks are great. You know, the D-pad is great. You know, I love the back triggers on the back are great. It looks like a beautiful console. There it goes. Look at this, guys. This is live, bro. Real time. Another percent. Another percent. It has dropped 5% sitting on this screen. You tell me where that power is going. What exactly is this juicing that is juicing so much battery? I have no idea, man. And I honestly, you know, maybe I'll research the usage when it comes to battery usage, how I can, you know, basically make this work out a little bit better. At this point, guys, I will not entertain the Rogue Ally Z1 Extreme in any more videos, because at this point, you know, I don't see how I can pick this up and actually run an entire video on a handheld that basically you're going to get about 30 minutes of gameplay on it. Now, this, mind you, is brand new. This is not a used system. This is a brand new system. So there's no battery issues on here. I know people say, well, maybe it's a battery issue. Nope, not at all. You know what I mean? The truth is, this may be too powerful for the battery that it has, which that is definitely a possibility. But at the end of the day, this is not good. Not good. For being a, you know, $600-700 system, I'm pretty sure it doesn't cost that anymore. Crazy. That's all I can say. It's crazy. Very disappointed because obviously my, you know, idea was to be able to play, you know, 30 to 40 minutes and maybe drop 20% battery, where I can literally sit there and say, this is great. This is a good system. But no, man, complete letdown. Unbelievable. 5% drop on its main screen. Nothing running. Once again, listen. And look at this. One more. Listen, look at this shit, guys. Down to 81%. Yeah, man, that's bullshit, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to, you know, drop bombs on the Rogue, man, but man, I was excited for this console, and you know, battery's just not. It's not gonna work, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm still going to test. I'll still test the Portal, obviously. and see how that, see if there's a drop of 20% too. But I'll see if this is going to be something that, you know, will live up to the expectations. I know that PlayStation or Sony actually put out some updates that, you know, I'm telling you, man, all they got to do is get rid of that beta, make this an actual official cloud streaming, you know, update the shit out of it, more games, everything. And I'm telling you, this is going to fucking kill all of these consoles like this. I mean, again, I'm still all Nintendo, but this right here is going to kill, you know, the Steam Deck. In my opinion, it's going to kill the Rogue Ally, even the Lenovo one. I think there's a Lenovo one. I'm sorry, guys. Apparently that's one of the, you know, powerful systems as well. Man, oh man, but this is sad. It is disappointing, guys. I played 11 and a half minutes of the Ninja Turtles and let it sit at 87%. And from 87 to 81%, it dropped sitting on main screen. That to me, guys, is a thumbs down. I definitely do not approve of the battery life on this console. I do think that the console is an excellent console as far as the build, the quality, the gaming experience it's excellent. The battery is just off the walls, man. Look at this shit. Wow. It dropped another percent sitting on that screen. So basically if I sit here another 15 minutes, this is going to die. 15, 20 minutes, it'll be dead on this screen. That's insane. All right, guys. I can't do this no more. This console has, its time has expired. I will not entertain the Rogue Ally Z1 Extreme. Unbelievable. You know, in the gaming industry, you will come across consoles that sell at high-ass prices and really don't do much. The Series X, one of those consoles, expensive, didn't do well in sales. The Series S actually did better than the Series X. But when you're in the handheld genre, where the key word is handheld, you know what I mean? Let me show you something. 79%. "20 minutes, guys, that'll be bound to 10%. Like I was saying, the handheld genre, the reason why you get into it is because you want to be able to play mobile. That's why it's called a handheld. And to have a handheld that you couldn't even play an hour's worth of a game, like if I started a game, I would like to finish the game. Now, I know you won't be able to finish a game because obviously, you know, some of these games are very large games. But get me into the game, bro. Get me past, you know, all of the welcome, you know what I mean? And a lot of the tutorials and all that, because a lot of these games, that's how you start. It's like a fucking movie, you know what I mean? You start a movie and all of the bullshit is in the first 15, 20 minutes of the movie before the movie actually begins. And this is sort of what that is. And it's definitely upsetting to see such a great console, because it is a good console. You know what I mean? But it's good docked. I would have to dock it and play it, and I mean, it is great. You know what I mean? Think about it like this. If I'm going to dock this and play it, I might as well just use my Series X. Why use this? Why go through the extra steps to use a gaming monitor when I could just use the Series X. Huh. This is very interesting because, you know, as we talk, look at it. As we were talking, another percent. Oh Lord, that's disgusting. But like I said, guys, I'm not gonna entertain this no more. This was a letdown. 11 and a half minutes, 12 minutes of some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I expected 30 minutes, possibly 40 minutes of turtle gaming, and only maybe drop it 20-30%. I figured it would drop, but you know, 22% in probably 15 minutes. No way. No way. All right, guys. I'm pretty much done entertaining the Rogue, but I don't want to finish without showing you guys the outcome of the Portal, and I'll try that tomorrow. You know, I want to see what the Portal is gonna do, playing the same exact game in the same amount of time, and see whether or not the Portal drops 22%. I know it's not because I've played bigger games. I've actually played Soul Calibur on this, and I played a good amount of it. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Portal will crush the Rogue Ally with the battery. And, you know, everybody, you know, they're going to say, oh, well, this is a mini PC, all that. Well, that's more the reasons why they should have put a better battery in it. That's definite failure. Thumbs down, Rogue. Aces, thumbs down. Update, something. Throw something on there that's going to help that battery life. I know I don't want to keep showing you guys, but 77%. I don't even know what to say, bro. Look at this shit. Come on, bro. I don't want to hurt people feelings that like the Rogue Ally or the Steam Deck and all that, but this is going to kill them. And then when the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, Nintendo Switch 2 is going to smash not only handhelds, but consoles. Remember I said that. Because right now, the Switch OLED smashes the competition. All right, guys. I'm not going to entertain this anymore. That shit gave me a migraine. I was excited to play, and clearly, it was a failure. That's... such a good-looking system. All right, guys. I really don't have much more to say about the Rogue Ally. Again, great system, great build. Software is probably okay. You know what I mean? Hardware, definitely the hardware is good. Battery is just shit. So Asus come out with a better update that's going to help that. I will try. I won't make a video of it, but I will try changing some settings. I'll look it up and see what people have posted. And I'll try it again. And if it does better, I'll make another video on it. I'm pretty sure the failure will continue. Just like the failure continues here. Another percent. Failure. All right, guys. I got nothing else to add to this. This was horrible. And as always, guys, love, respect, care for one another. Lord knows that this world needs that today, and you can be the one to start that this morning, because it is morning. And as always, guys, God is good. God is good. Peace.